Let's talk tag titles.
Tag titles on the line.
Match is a tag team match. It is scheduled for one fall. And will be for the Atomic Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
The challengers here.
Introducing first,
a number of sentences between them.
Serving a combined sentence of 6.5 years. They are the Cockroach and Tar. They are Wacols most wanted.
Coming out from the crowd, we've got Jack Tar making his way to the ring. But where is the unkillable Cockroach Cojones?
There he is, coming through the crowd as well. Hearing 6.5 years worth of sentences. I don't know if Cojones can string together 6.5 words worth of sentences.
It is 6.5 combined years sentences. I will also say there is 6 months of community service and a Tinder ban there on Jack Tar's end.
Atrocious. Dastardly behavior. I was speaking to Jack Tar earlier, and he told me that he is appalled at the sentences he's been given. He is completely innocent on the first, second, and fourth count that he was charged for.
The third one is a no contest.
No comment there.
And it's time for our champions.
Firstly, at 5'2", weighing in at 200 pounds, from Brisbane, he's the hyper male from Patrol, and his tag team partner at 5'11", 200 pounds from the Fortitude Valley, he's the dream killer, James Yeager.
The word scoundrel gets thrown around.
They are the last and the only Atomic Pro Wrestling
Say no more.
Champions. Ladies and gentlemen,
I can say a lot. I can say a lot of bad things about James Yeager. The man is a cheat. The man is disrespectful of his opponents. The man has never met a rule he wouldn't like to break. But the worst thing I can say about James Yeager is that he associates himself with the alpha male, the hyper male, Roberto.
Yeah, there is 7 layers of hell in Dante's Inferno, but there's a secret extra 8th layer reserved exclusively for that man there, Roberto. So it's thrown out there by Big Red. This is a tag team title match.
Don't necessarily know if either way we end up with someone willing to follow the rules as tag team champion.
I will say that I'm liking the orange and purple mixture in the ring. It's very aesthetic.
Love the gear from Jack Tar there, proudly showing off the orange minus the jumpsuit.
And the camera there, of course, leading back to Jack Tar's naval career in a past life. I mean, I'm not sure if that kind of camouflage would help on, say, a battleship.
Yeah, I don't know if bright orange is what you want.
But if you're trying to blend in against a giraffe, maybe a tiger.
Trying to go undiscovered in a mall in the 1980s, perhaps?
That could be it too, yeah. A Kim Wilde music video might be the place that you blend in there.
Here you can see the power of Jack Tar, just insurmountable.
He's a human anchor. Oh, giving him no ring. Here, sweet child, lay one across my cheek, see what happens. I might be paraphrasing a bit there on behalf of Jack Tar.
There we go. Lock applied by James Yeager. And immediately Jack Tar is able to power out of it and put his own on. Tar knew exactly what he was doing, inviting that.
Yeah, that's like a sailor's knot worth of a headlock. Hard to get out of.
I think normally Jaeger's strategy there is to pull at the hair of his opponent, but the do-rag making that impossible.
I'll tell you a secret about what's on with that do-rag. It ain't hair.
Roberto delivering a kick to the back of Tar there. Getting himself caught between two of Wacol's most wanted. Almost gave an advantageous moment to Jaeger there, being able to ambush, but like a train.
I could get used to seeing the coward as Roberto running across the country, I'll be honest. I think I've just discovered a new kink of mine. It's that man in fear.
The entire length of this venue currently being covered by Roberto with the most incredible running style I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's the hypermale style. It's not for us to understand.
Impressive cardio there from Jack Tar. For a man that size to sprint around this entire venue.
He's good over short distances.
Is that a dwarven trait?
I think so.
Over-under there from Wacol.
Apologies for calling it. There was a blind tag made there by Kelso Cojones.
Back elbow there. The unkillable Cockroach showing his wrestling skill here.
Yeah, I always question the wisdom of going with the name of Unkillable. What do you do when you're killed? Change your name?
It's a really good point.
But so far, he has proven to be unkillable. I will say, I will confirm for those watching at home, he is in fact alive.
Yeah, nobody having managed to kill him yet.
And there have been people
There
trying.
have been attempts. Running drop kick into the seated Jaeger. Only gets a 2 count though.
Yeah, and unfortunately at this point, Roberto seems to be gassed outside of the ring from his sprint earlier. So they've completely managed to cut off Decadence right now.
Decadence normally so capable of using the numbers game to their advantage, but we're just seeing classic tag team strategy from Wacol's most wanted here. One man in the ring, frequent tags. That was going to be so exciting, but dropping to the mat, delivering those effective stomps. Can't argue with the outcome.
Oh, looking for an early finish here, going for the double dog punch. If Jaeger stands up and gets hit, it is game over.
Jaeger calls himself the party pitbull, but this is not the time you want to get dogged.
And the Hypermale saving the entire match just there. Oh, they catch Cockroach.
Call them raid.
There's, yeah, nothing scarier than when the cockroach reveals it has wings, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
That is a get out of the house moment.
But I'll tell you what, seeing Cockroach just flattened like that might as well call Decadence a pair of thongs.
Yeah, can't win the match from out there as hard as they try.
But I'll tell you what, if you're Decadence, maybe getting a count out is not the worst thing in the world to retain those titles. This has been a quick turn though. You can see that energy exerted by Jack Tar settling in as he drapes himself over the ropes, while on the other side of the ring, Cockroach being cut off from his tag team partner.
And this is what I was expecting to see. A lot more tag team synergy between Decadence. Get the ball rolling, get some momentum and working together. This is what was missing from that first few minutes of the match, where Wacol really had it in the palm.
In saying that, a 1 count there. Cockroach Cojones managing to kick out of that one. It's not often you see a 1 count. Oh, DDT there by Roberto.
He manages to snake by with a 2 count there as well, but not enough to put away Cockroach.
And while the referee is occupied by Decadence bald, Decadence hair takes advantage.
And it's not like Wacols can even complain because we know tables turn, they're doing the exact same thing
That's
themselves.
exactly right.
They all keep very good company.
As much as I hate to admit it, the technique of James Yeager is so finely honed. And look, once again, now that Richo is occupied, Roberto taking his chance to make the most of that.
Honestly, I have very little bad to say about James Yeager, apart from, as you said before, the company that he keeps. There's something about Roberto that's just some gag-inducing.
I have little bad to say about Roberto, and medium bad, and big bad. I got the whole set.
It's all covered? Yeah.
Oh. Yeager taking all 4 seconds allowed by the referee of that choke, and then finishing with a stomp. Oh, sickening chop from the cockroach. Oh, leaping knee from Yeager cuts off the momentum.
Let's call that dream killed for a second.
So methodical here from Decadence.
Yeah, and Decadence, this is not their only set of current tag team titles that they hold. They've been making quite the name for themselves all over Queensland.
Some titles held for over a year, I believe. Definitely an established team who knows how to work well together. But the same can be said for Wacols Most Wanted.
And they came from the humblest of beginnings. I remember seeing them both debut within the Daniels Republic back in the now defunct AWA. And how far they've come.
Yeager, a referee who turned out to be crooked the entire time. Chance for Wacol here. And this match has a lot on the line. Not only are the AWA titles on the line, but both of these teams to be competing for the Pro Wrestling League Tag Team Championships in only a couple of weeks.
Yeah, in a 4-way TLC match, God help their souls. But right here, right now, the Atomic Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships are on the line.
You can see the tag made there to Jack Tar, but Ref Richo did not see it, preoccupied by the presence of Yeager, and Decadence taking advantage.
I'd try foul at this point, but we know this could have happened the other way around, right?
And I often say it, if Tar had been more restrained there, been out of the ring, it would have been less punishment for Cockroach. But when you're in this position, when you're fighting for a title, if you don't, whoa! If you don't have that emotion, you also don't have this kind of fire. Like Cockroach is showing now, double stomps, tagging in Jack Tar.
And the refs caught that one.
Queensland's last battleship firing off missiles immediately.
Oh, a big back suplex there.
A suplex so massive that it looks like all of Tar's hair has come off his head. Cannonball. And another. Roberto saving the matchup and the tag team titles for Decadence there. I think I would rather take a cannonball from Jack Tar than from one of the battleships in Fleet Base East, but not by much.
Yeah, I'm in the same camp. I'd also rather take a cannonball from Jack Tar than sit and have a conversation with Roberto.
Well and truly. The elbow and the knee simultaneously. Roberto assisting the cover. Tar still somehow managing to kick out at 2.
Yeah, Richo really needs to get one of the members of Decadence out of that ring right now.
This has just purely become a 2-on-1 assault. Roberto, it's an all-ages show, please. Cockroach appearing out of nowhere as if from under the dishwasher.
New tag champs right here, right now. Targets the
Call it
pin.
now. Congratulations to Wacols. What? Oh, don we now our gay apparel. Cockroach showing some decadence. Looking for the double dog shot here.
Hey, what's
What's
this?
Roberto doing?
Roberto's put the belt to the ring.
Title match, title belt to the back of Wacols Most Wanted. That's a disqualification.
Your winners, as a result of a disqualification, Wacols Most Wanted.
But of course,
However,
a disqualification
as
doesn't
a
change the belt.
disqualification, you're still your Atomic Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Shut up! Let go!
Decadence!
That killer by Decadence.
You hate to see it, but you have to wonder, how is Atomic Pro management going to respond? Their tag champions just lost a match.
Now forcing Ref Richo to count the pinfall off of that vet killer for no reason other than just boisterousness.
I'm sure there's an edited video that they're going to watch and pleasure themselves to later, making it seem like they won that match, but we all know that they lost.
Look, as much as I hate to give Roberto any credit, that disqualification just saved Decadence's tag team gold. But with a performance like that from Wacols Most Wanted, and a win by all accounts, you have to wonder what the future of the tag team division here looks like.